In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with Google Workspace Studio to create AI agents that automate repetitive tasks for you. We'll cover 3 different ways you can create agents, and we'll start with creating an agent by describing it. This way, you tell Gemini what you want to automate, and it will build the agent for you. Access the Workspace Studio Discover page by either typing the URL in your browser or via the Studio icon in Gmail. Describe the automation you want in plain language. An example of that would be, notify me when my manager Ann@wsplatform.dev sends me an email. Workspace Studio will create an agent for you, which you can review. You can edit, delete, reorder, and add more steps to the agent as needed. In the agent editor, you see the steps in the left panel, while the right panel shows the setup options for the selected step. The first step is the starter, which sets what starts a run of the agent. In this case, the starter step is when I get an email. The consecutive steps represent the actions the agent will perform when it runs. Once your agent is configured, you can test it. For this specific agent, we select a specific email from our inbox that will be used for the test run. A test run does real actions. For example, it sends messages, sets up calendar events, and changes docs. To avoid impacting others with your test, you might want to set up your agent for testing to only message yourself or work on copies of files. Great! The agent ran successfully, and you can now turn it on. Your agent is now active and ready to work. The next time your manager sends you an email, the agent will start running the automation. Next, we'll use a template, a pre-built agent designed for a common use case. On the Discover page, you will see a list of pre-built agent templates. Templates are set up with the steps and prompts needed to complete the task. Some templates are ready to go, but others you need to fill in some information before they'll work. Select the template you want to use. You can customize the starter as needed. Next, you can customize the steps. As you can see, the step Ask Gemini already contains a predefined prompt that makes use of variables. Variables are placeholder for information from starters and steps that can be used to pass information to later steps. For this template, the variables are the email message subject and body, which were created by the starter. As you go between steps, you might see a red warning dot on a step in the left panel. That dot indicates that the step is missing required information. We see that we need to define in which Google chat space the notification will be posted. Start typing the name of the chat space and select it from the search result. At this point, you could add more steps to further customize your agent. After doing a test run, we are going to turn this agent on, which will run when the defined sender sends an email. Lastly, we're going to build an agent from scratch. This approach gives you complete control to create a fully custom automation. On the Workspace Studio Discover page, click the New Agent button. Choose and configure a starter to launch your agent. Next, select the step to add an action. Add more steps and configure as needed. For this agent, we will post a summary Gemini generated in a chat space. I recommend you name the agent. Once the steps are all set up, you can test and then turn on the agent. Want to learn more about Workspace Studio? Then check out more resources and documentation linked in the description of this video. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel for more such tutorial videos.